Welcome back to your channel named Coins Master, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today, we're focusing on a coin that's been making waves in the numismatic world, the 2015 D Roosevelt dime. Yes, this unassuming little coin has sparked incredible rumors, with some claims suggesting it could be worth up to $50 million. So, what's the truth behind this coin? Is it really worth that much? Let's dig into its history, production details, and market value to uncover the facts. To understand the significance of the 2015 D Roosevelt dime, let's first take a quick journey back in time. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in establishing the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin features a profile of Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Since its inception, the dime has been a staple of U.S. currency, with billions minted over the decades. However, not all dimes are created equal. Some, like the 2015 D Roosevelt dime, have unique characteristics that make them highly sought after by collectors. The 2015 D Roosevelt dime was minted at the Denver Mint, as denoted by the D Mint mark. In 2015, the U.S. Mint produced over 1.5 billion dimes across its various facilities, making this year's dime quite common in circulation. However, certain factors can elevate a coin's value dramatically, including errors, unique features, and historical significance. One of the reasons the 2015 D Roosevelt dime has garnered attention is due to rumors of rare error coins. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, resulting in coins with unusual features. These errors can include double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements. While error coins are generally rare, they are highly prized by collectors. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Is the 2015 D Roosevelt dime really worth $50 million? While there are no confirmed sales or auctions where a 2015 D Roosevelt dime has fetched this astronomical amount, such rumors often stem from exaggerated claims or misunderstandings. It's possible that a particularly rare error coin from this batch could command a high price, but $50 million is highly unlikely. Mint errors. If a 2015 D Roosevelt dime with a significant and unique mint error were discovered, it could fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Examples of valuable mint errors include coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or missing designs. Provenance. If a coin were part of a famous collection or had an interesting history, it could increase its value. Condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with a high grade from a professional grading service can command higher prices. However, none of these factors have been definitively linked to a $50 million price tag for the 2015 D Roosevelt dime. Most likely, the claim is a sensationalized story designed to capture attention. So, what is the realistic market value of a 2015 D Roosevelt dime? In general, circulated 2015 D dimes are worth their face value of 10 cents. However, uncirculated specimens graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can sell for $2 to $5. Error coins or coins with unique features can fetch much higher prices, depending on their rarity and desirability. A 2015 D Roosevelt dime with a prominent double die error could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Coins in MS-68 or higher grade have been known to sell for upwards of $50 to $100. But as of now, there is no verified sale or record of a 2015 D Roosevelt dime reaching millions, let alone $50 million. If you're intrigued by the 2015 D Roosevelt dime and want to start searching for valuable coins, here are some tips. Inspect your change. Keep an eye on your pocket change for 2015 D dimes. Look for anything unusual, like off-center strikes or doubling in the lettering or design. Use a magnifying glass. A magnifying glass or coin loop can help you spot subtle details that might indicate a valuable error. Get your coins graded. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication and grading. Research and network. Join coin collecting forums. Attend coin shows, and connect with other collectors to learn more about valuable coins and market trends. Stay skeptical. While it's exciting to think you might have $1 million coin, remember that such finds are extremely rare. Always verify claims and consult trusted resources. The 2015 D Roosevelt dime is undoubtedly an interesting coin with a rich history, but the claims of it being worth $50 million are highly exaggerated. While it's possible that rare era coins from this batch could be valuable, most 2015 D dimes are worth their face value. That said, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, so who knows what treasures you might uncover? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2015 D Roosevelt dime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. And if you've found any unusual coins in your collection, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Where we dive into the fascinating world of coins, their history, and their true market value. Today, we're talking about a dime, yes, a dime, that's causing a stir in the numismatic community. I'm talking about the 2014 D Roosevelt dime from the United States Mint. Could this tiny coin really be worth a jaw-dropping $60 million? Let's find out. First, let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the history of the Roosevelt dime. This coin was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his efforts in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio, made him a fitting figure for this coin. The dime's obverse features a profile of Roosevelt designed by John R. Cynic, while the reverse showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. But what makes the 2014 D version special? The D on the coin stands for the Denver Mint, one of the 4 active U.S. mint facilities. In 2014, millions of these dimes were struck for circulation. So why are collectors buzzing about this particular coin? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and demand. The most sought-after versions of the 2014 D dime are those with mint errors. These errors occur during the production process and can include off-center strikes, double dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. Some error coins are so rare that they can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. So, what about this $60 million claim? Is there any truth to it? The short answer: it depends on the coin's rarity, condition, and provenance. To date, number 2014 D Roosevelt dime has officially sold for $60 million. However, there have been rumors and speculative claims about certain error coins or prototypes being worth a fortune. For instance, if a 2014 D dime were discovered with a one-of-a-kind error, authenticated by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, it could theoretically attract high bids from wealthy collectors. Want to know if your 2014 D dime is worth more than face value? Here's what to look for: mint errors. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, or double dies. High grades, coins in near-perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher, are far more valuable. Unique features, rare anomalies, like a missing mint mark or incorrect planchet. Let's talk numbers. A standard 2014 D Roosevelt dime in circulated condition is worth just 10 cents. However, an error coin or a high-grade specimen can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But $60 million? That's likely a myth unless an extraordinary discovery comes to light. The key takeaway? Always do your research and have your coins professionally appraised if you think you've struck gold, or in this case, silver. The ultimate place for discovering the fascinating stories behind rare coins and their jaw-dropping values. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins of modern times, the 2017 P Roosevelt dime. You heard that right. A dime worth a staggering $40 million. Buckle up, because this story is about to blow your mind. Before we get into the specifics of the 2017 P dime, let's take a step back and talk about the Roosevelt dime's history. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt wasn't just a transformative leader, he also played a key role in the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. The dime's design, created by John R. cynic, features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse side and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Over the years, billions of these coins have been minted across Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point. Most of them are common and hold their face value of 10 cents. But as you'll see, sometimes a single coin can defy all expectations. Now let's zoom in on our star of the day, the 2017 P Roosevelt dime. On the surface, it might look like any ordinary dime in your pocket change. It features the classic Roosevelt design and a small P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's the twist: a rare anomaly has turned this everyday coin into a legend. In 2017, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.2 billion dimes. Most of these coins are perfectly normal. However, a handful of them, or maybe just one, reportedly possesses an extraordinary error or feature that has collectors going wild. This unique dime has been rumored to be worth an eye-popping $40 million. So, what makes this dime so special? Here are the leading theories: minting errors. Coin enthusiasts speculate that this dime could feature an ultra-rare minting error. Mint errors are highly sought after by collectors, especially when they involve dramatic anomalies like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or wrong planchet errors. Historical significance. Some believe that this dime might carry a secret or story tied to a historic event. Could it have been the first dime struck in a new series? Or perhaps it's connected to a special presentation set that was never publicly released. Unknown composition. Another theory is that this coin was struck using a unique or experimental metal composition, making it a one-of-a-kind piece. Hype and mystery. Finally, it's worth noting that the coin's astronomical value could partly stem from speculation and hype. Even the rumor of a $40 million coin can drive interest through the roof. Now, here's the big question: how can you tell if you've got this legendary dime in your collection? Here's what to look for: year and mint mark. Make sure it's a 2017 dime with the P mint mark. Condition: check for any unusual features or errors. Look for off-center designs, doubled images, or strange metal discolorations. Professional grading: if you suspect you have the rare dime, send it to a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and grade it for you. Consult experts, join coin collecting forums, and share clear, high-resolution photos of your dime. You'd be amazed at how quickly the community can help identify rare coins. The world of rare coins is fascinating and highly lucrative. In recent years, we've seen coins sell for millions of dollars at auctions. For example, the 1933 Double Eagle sold for over $18 million in 2021. Rare coins combine historical significance, artistry, and scarcity, a perfect recipe for skyrocketing value. If the $40 million 2017 P dime is real, it would set a new record for modern coin sales. But even if you don't have this specific dime, other valuable coins could be hiding in your pocket change. So always check your coins carefully. So, what do you think? Could the legendary $40 million 2017 P Roosevelt dime really be out there? Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a 2017 P dime, and what you'd do if you found one worth millions. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to your channel name for more incredible stories about coins, their history, and their astonishing values. And remember, treasure hunting isn't just for pirates. It could start with a loose change in your pocket. Happy collecting, everyone! Coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting to discuss one extraordinary piece of U.S. history, the 1994 D Roosevelt dime. This seemingly ordinary dime has an extraordinary backstory, and its market value could leave you absolutely speechless. Stay tuned because we're about to uncover why some believe this coin might be worth as much as $70 million. First, let's start with the basics. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who not only guided America through the Great Depression and most of World War II but also championed the fight against polio. The design, created by John R. Cynic, features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. In 1994, the Denver Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes, each bearing the D Mint mark. On the surface, these dimes are nothing special. But as we know in the coin collecting world, rarity and unique features can turn a pocket change coin into a jackpot. So, what makes the 1994 D Roosevelt dime so intriguing? To understand its potential $70 million valuation, we need to consider two key factors: errors and provenance. Error coins are one of the most sought-after types of collectibles. Misstrikes, off-centering, double dies, and other production errors often increase a coin's value dramatically. While there hasn't been a documented error specific to the 1994 D Roosevelt dime worth millions, collectors speculate that some dimes from this year might hold unique, undiscovered traits. Next, let's talk provenance. Sometimes the story behind a coin can add enormous value. For example, if a specific 1994 D dime was part of a significant historical event, a treasure hoard, or connected to a famous collector, it could skyrocket its worth. Could there be a 1994 D dime with such a tale? That's the $1 million, or should I say $70 million, question. To put this into perspective, rare coins with unique histories or extraordinary features have fetched staggering amounts at auction. The 1794 flowing hair silver dollar, for instance, sold for over $10 million. And let's not forget the 1933 double eagle, which went for a jaw-dropping $18.9 million in 2021. If a 1994 D Roosevelt dime could be proven to have similar significance or rarity, a $70 million price tag wouldn't be entirely out of the realm of possibility. Now, here's where things get interesting for you. Imagine you're sorting through your pocket change or an old coin collection and stumble upon a 1994 D dime. How do you know if it's special? First, grab a magnifying glass or loupe and carefully inspect the coin for any errors, such as doubled lettering or unusual markings. Next, examine its condition. Coins in mid-state grades are significantly more valuable. Finally, research its history. If you believe your coin has potential, consider getting it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. These organizations can authenticate and grade your coin, providing a certificate of its condition and value. Grading is essential for establishing credibility, especially if you plan to sell your coin at auction. A high grade, combined with rarity or errors, could elevate your dime's value from cents to millions. So, is there a 1994 D Roosevelt dime out there worth $70 million? While there's no confirmed record of such a sale, the world of numismatics is full of surprises. The next record-breaking coin could be sitting in someone's collection right now. Who knows? It might even be yours. Have you ever taken a closer look at the coins jingling in your pocket? What if I told you that a seemingly ordinary dime from 1973 could be worth a staggering $80 million? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1973 Roosevelt dime, exploring its history, why it's so special, and whether it's really worth that jaw-dropping price tag. So stick around because you won't want to miss this. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the U.S. through the Great Depression and most of World War II. The dime's design, created by John R. Sinek, featured Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. By 1973, the dime had already been in circulation for nearly 3 decades, and millions of these coins were minted annually. But among the sea of dimes minted that year, a rare anomaly, or perhaps even a legend, emerged. So what makes the 1973 Roosevelt dime so special? Let's address the elephant in the room, the rumored $80 million price tag. Claims like these often arise from unique minting errors, historical significance, or sheer rarity. But before you start tearing through your coin jar, let's dissect the facts. First, there are no widely recognized 1973 dimes officially appraised at $80 million. However, certain factors could elevate a coin's value to astronomical heights, minting errors, coins with misprints, off-centering, or double dies can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Provenance. If a coin has a unique history, such as being owned by a famous collector or involved in a notable event, its value increases dramatically. Speculation and hype. Sometimes, rumors and hype drive up perceived value, even without concrete evidence. Could a 1973 dime fit into these categories? Let's dig deeper. In 1973, dimes were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. Each mint produced millions of dimes, but errors are what collectors hunt for. Here are a few error types to watch for. Double die averse DDO. This occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, creating a doubling effect on the text or design. Off-center strike. Part of the design is missing because the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting. Wrong planchet errors. A dime struck on a planchet meant for another coin, like a penny or nickel, is extremely rare and valuable. If you have a 1973 Roosevelt dime with any of these characteristics, it could be worth a small fortune, but not $80 million. To truly understand why some coins are worth more than others, let's talk about how coin values are determined. Grade and condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. The closer a coin is to MS70, the more it's worth. Rarity. The fewer examples of a coin in existence, the higher its value. Demand. Popular coins among collectors fetch higher prices. Authenticity. Certification from organizations like PCGS or NGC adds credibility and value. A 1973 dime in pristine condition or with a notable error could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, but again, not $80 million. The $80 million claim likely stems from misinformation or exaggerated reports. In the coin world, rumors can spread like wildfire, especially when a rare or unusual coin captures the imagination of collectors. For example, the 1933 Double Eagle sold for over $18 million, but that coin's value came from its unique backstory and legal battles. Number 1973 Roosevelt dime has such a history to back an $80 million price. Now that we've cleared up the myths, here's how you can check your dimes for potential value. Inspect the date and mint mark. Look for the 1973 date and check for mint marks, D, S, or none. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, off-centering, or planchet irregularities. Grade your coin. Compare your coin to online grading guides or consult a professional grader. Get certification. If you suspect your coin is valuable, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. Even if your coin isn't worth millions, finding a valuable dime is still a thrilling experience. While the dream of an $80 million 1973 Roosevelt dime may be just that, a dream, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Who knows what treasures are hiding in your pocket change? Keep exploring, keep learning, and who knows? You might just strike gold or silver. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1973 Roosevelt dime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Could a simple dime from 1967 make you a millionaire? You might want to double-check your coin collection, because today we're uncovering the fascinating story of the 1967 Roosevelt dime, a coin with a history so rich, it's worth a jaw-dropping $10 million in the collector's market. Stick around as we dive deep into its origins, historical significance, and why this coin is causing such a buzz among numismatists. The Roosevelt dime first entered circulation in 1946, a tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Why Roosevelt? Because he spearheaded the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio, a disease he personally battled. The dime became not just currency but a symbol of hope and perseverance. Fast forward to 1967. America was in the midst of the space race, the civil rights movement, and the Vietnam War. The U.S. Mint was also facing a coin shortage due to the rising demand for silver. To address this, the Treasury switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition, replacing the 90% silver dimes of earlier years. This change marked a turning point in U.S. coinage. The 1967 Roosevelt dime might seem ordinary at first glance, but let's take a closer look. The obverse features Roosevelt's profile, designed by John R. Sinek. The reverse displays a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. However, what sets some 1967 dimes apart are the rare errors and variations that make them extremely valuable. During the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint suspended the use of mint marks to discourage coin hoarding. So, while most 1967 dimes lack a mint mark, a handful of era coins have unique characteristics, such as double die strikes, off-center misprints, or unusual compositions, that send collectors into a frenzy. You're probably wondering, how does a dime, worth just 10 cents, reach a value of $10 million? The answer lies in its rarity and historical significance. A rumored 1967 dime struck accidentally on a silver planchet has captivated collectors worldwide. Such an error would be nearly impossible to replicate, making it a one-of-a-kind treasure. In recent years, collectors have reportedly offered astronomical sums for this elusive coin. While the $10 million price tag remains speculative, some era coins from the 1960s have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. So, how can you tell if your 1967 dime is a hidden gem? Here's a checklist for identifying potentially valuable coins. Check for errors. Look for double die strikes, off-center prints, or unusual edges. Material composition. Rare silver planchet dimes will weigh more than standard copper-nickel dimes. Condition matters. Coins in mint or near-mint condition fetch the highest prices. A standard 1967 dime weighs about 2.27 grams. If yours weighs closer to 2.5 grams, it could be silver, a potential jackpot. The coin collecting market is booming, with enthusiasts willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. Online platforms, auctions, and coin shows are excellent places to research and trade coins. But beware of counterfeits. Always consult a reputable appraiser before selling your treasures. Demand for era coins and historical rarities is at an all-time high. The 1967 dime's allure lies in its mystery. We know some exist, but finding one is like striking gold. Who knew a tiny dime could hold so much value and history? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1967 Roosevelt dime reminds us that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, check your piggy banks and pocket change. Your $10 million dream might be just a dime away. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories. And tell us in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? See you in the next video. Coin enthusiasts, to another fascinating deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're uncovering the mystery and allure behind the 1966 Roosevelt dime. Yes, this tiny coin, which you might have in your pocket right now, could potentially be worth a staggering $20 million. How is this possible? Stick around, and I'll explain everything you need to know about its history, its unique features, and what makes it so sought after by collectors. Let's start with a bit of history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader celebrated for his role in combating polio, a cause closely tied to the March of Dimes organization. The coin's design, created by John R. Sinek, features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse. The dime became an iconic symbol of American resilience and unity. But what makes the 1966 dime special? In 1965, just a year earlier, the U.S. Mint faced a national coin shortage. To address this, the Mint transitioned from using silver to a copper-nickel clad composition. The 1966 dimes were among the second year of this change, making them historically significant. Now, here's where things get interesting. While most 1966 dimes are common, there's a possibility of rare errors and unique features that drive their value sky high. Some key factors include minting errors. The U.S. Mint was under tremendous pressure to produce coins quickly in the mid-1960s. This led to numerous minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, and planchet errors. Collectors go wild for these mistakes because they're incredibly rare. The elusive 1966 silver dime. Officially, all dimes minted after 1964 were supposed to be clad. However, rumors persist of a few 1966 dimes being mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchets. If you've got one of these, it could be worth millions. Why? Because it's an anomaly that defies the standard. High-grade specimens, coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are exceptionally rare for 1966. The better the condition, the higher the value. So, where does the jaw-dropping $20 million figure come from? In the world of coin collecting, rarity and demand drive prices. A 1966 dime with a unique error or a silver composition could be one of a kind. Collectors and investors are willing to pay astronomical sums for such rarities. For example, a similar phenomenon occurred with the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, which sold for $18.9 million in 2021. Imagine discovering a 1966 dime that's the only one of its kind. Its value becomes less about the coin itself and more about its status as a numismatic treasure. Now that we've sparked your curiosity, here's how you can check your 1966 dime. Inspect the coin's condition. Look for scratches, wear, or other signs of damage. The closer to mint condition, the better. Examine the edge. Modern dimes have a reeded edge. If your 1966 dime has a smooth edge, it could be an error coin. Check for silver content. Use a magnet to test your dime. Silver is non-magnetic, while the standard copper-nickel clad coins will react to a magnet. Weigh the coin. A silver dime weighs about 2.5 grams, while a clad dime is slightly lighter at 2.27 grams. Seek professional grading. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a reputable grading service for authentication and appraisal. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Collectors are constantly searching for the next big discovery, and a unique 1966 dime could be the ticket to numismatic fame. While most 1966 dimes are worth face value, error coins can fetch anywhere from hundreds to millions of dollars. Recent sales of high-grade Roosevelt dimes have surpassed $10,000, and the potential for a record-breaking $20 million find keeps collectors motivated. One of the best platforms for buying and selling rare coins is auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Keep an eye on these to see if a 1966 dime ever makes headlines. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1966 Roosevelt dime. Could you be holding a $20 million treasure in your hand? Take a close look at your change. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. They might thank you later. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history and value, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy hunting and may your next find be legendary. Could a tiny dime be worth an astonishing $30 million? Believe it or not, there's a story behind the 1965 Roosevelt dime that will leave you speechless. Whether you're a coin collector, history buff, or just someone who's curious about rare treasures, this video is for you. Stick around as we unravel the fascinating history, value, and the mind-boggling rarity of the 1965 Roosevelt dime. First, let's set the stage. The year is 1965, and the United States is facing a coinage crisis. The rising price of silver had sent people scrambling to hoard coins made of the precious metal. In response, the U.S. Mint made a groundbreaking decision. They would eliminate silver from most circulating coins, including dimes, and replace it with a copper-nickel composition. This was the birth of the clad coinage era. The Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, was chosen to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Roosevelt was a champion in the fight against polio and was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes campaign. It's fitting that his likeness graces this small but significant coin. Now, here's where it gets interesting. While most 1965 dimes were minted with the new copper-nickel composition, A tiny number of them were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964. These error coins are what make collectors' hearts race. Imagine holding a piece of history that isn't supposed to exist. How can you tell if you've struck gold, or in this case, silver? It's all about the weight. A silver dime weighs 2.5 grams, while a clad dime is slightly lighter at 2.27 grams. Using a precision scale can help you identify this rare treasure. Additionally, the edges of the coin can give away its composition. Silver dimes have a solid silver edge, while clad dimes display a copper core. So, how valuable are these silver 1965 dimes? While the vast majority of 1965 dimes are worth only face value, a confirmed silver planchet error can fetch astronomical sums at auction. One example sold for over $9,000. But rumors and reports of a unique, ultra-rare 1965 Roosevelt dime valued at $30 million have taken the coin world by storm. Could this be true? Could there be a single 1965 Roosevelt dime out there that's worth more than a mansion, a fleet of luxury cars, or even an entire island? Some experts speculate that a coin of such immense value would likely be a unique specimen, perhaps a prototype or an experimental strike that was never intended to circulate. The market for rare coins is nothing short of electrifying. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. The key factors driving these sky-high prices are rarity, condition, and provenance. If a $30 million Roosevelt dime exists, it's safe to say it would be a once-in-a-lifetime find. So, how can you get in on the action? Start by checking your loose change and coin collections for 1965 dimes. Look closely for signs of silver composition or other anomalies. If you think you've found something special, consult a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade your coin. Remember, every great discovery starts with curiosity. Who knows? You could be the lucky person to unearth a hidden treasure worth millions. And even if you don't find the $30 million dime, the joy of coin collecting and the stories behind these tiny pieces of history are treasures in their own right. What do you think? Could the $30 million Roosevelt dime really be out there? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, coins, history, and treasure hunting.